Welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends. Glad you could attend. Movie Maniacs. Hope everybody's having a safe holiday vacation season if you've started it already. And today I've got an independent horror film for you, and it is called Remission, brought to us by directors Tyler Schmid and Joshua Weixelman. And we basically get the story of Reverend Joseph Barnaby, who's lost everything in the zombie apocalypse. His wife, his kid, his church, his neighborhood, his town. He's just a man who has just lost everything, and he's just trying to survive in this desolate landscape that has been left behind by this zombie outbreak. Well, he comes across a ragtag group of people holed up in a warehouse, and he's just looking for some bit of shelter and, you know, maybe some comfort of home, so to speak. You know, be around people again. Well, unfortunately, he soon finds out that there may be more things wrong inside the warehouse than there are out in the world, and we see how Joseph Barnaby and the group handle the challenges that there are for surviving this post-apocalyptic zombie world. Oh, wow, Remission. Let me tell you, this is a character piece that is set against a zombie apocalypse backdrop, much like we got in Dead Weight. Now, I did enjoy the character Reverend Joseph Barnaby, for one. His character, played by Eric Moyer, is great. You can feel the layers to this character, the number of different emotions he's gone through, just how he's trying to survive, how he's trying to make things right, you know, and plus regrets that he has. You got all of that mixed bag, and it comes across very well with Eric Moyer's performance. I really felt attached to the Reverend Joseph Barnaby character, and I wanted to see him be successful in the story and hopefully not get bitten. So, you know, I really like that. When you get a performance like that, a solid performance, you can attach yourself to the character. It brings a lot more meaning to the film. Now, you also have a great performance in here by Derek Cook, who plays the character Crow, the guy who's kind of protecting this group of people held up in this warehouse. I liked this character quite a bit. He's got this. He really was able to get this point across of a guy who thinks he's doing right, but may not always be doing right in his decisions, but you can see his justification, at least inside his head. Plus, you feel all the other things going on inside his head, and as things really start coming to a climax in the film, I loved the progression of his character and how that was performed by Derek Cook. So really great performance there. A lot of people in here have not been in much projects. In fact, a lot of them, this is their first feature film, and some of them their first time in front of the camera in general. So the rest of the acting by the other characters ranges from really good to okay. You know, you do get that in an indie production such as this. I do like the characters, though some of them are some characters that we have seen before in other zombie films. That's okay, because, you know, the real focus here is on the Reverend Barnaby and, Reverend Joseph Barnaby, excuse me, and Crow, and their clash, and how things, they conflict, and how that affects the rest of the group. So that is the main focus. You also have in here, Daybreak. I love that name, Daybreak. She's the sister of Crow, played by Cheyenne, excuse me, and I liked her performance as well. She felt her sister. You felt her stuck here between, you know, really listening to what the Reverend Joseph Barnaby has to say about the world, and being under the wing of her brother Crow, no pun intended there. So really like that dynamic and the interaction between the three of them. There is zombie effects in here as well. Not a whole lot of makeup, but there is makeup in here and gore as well. There are dark moments like you have in here. Really, those fans of Walking Dead out there should really enjoy this film. It is a character-driven piece set on a zombie apocalypse backdrop, and it is the people that are the focus, which Hollywood sometimes forgets with their zombie films, is that really it is about the people, not about the zombies and just how good they look. That's what you want to focus on, and how these people handle being in this type of world. So if you can, check out Remission. I think it's going to be out in you know, festivals soon. I'll leave your Facebook link down below. I'll leave as much information as possible so you can follow them and try to catch them at a festival near you when they make the festival rounds. And hopefully this film also gets distribution, because I think it's worth it, especially for the ending. The ending made my jaw drop. I was like, no! no! But at the same time, that made for a really good ending. So, a solid film in Remission, showing us independent horror cinema is still giving us refreshing ideas in this genre that we can't get from the bigger budgeted theaters, and I hope you can check it out, and I hope you can catch it at a festival, or hopefully it gets distribution. So thank you so much for watching. Hope everyone has a safe and happy vacation and holiday, season's greetings, all of your seasons, whatever one you celebrate. Please be safe, have fun, and remember folks, as always, keep that ticket stub.